Whenever something unusual happens on the island, the residents treat it as a gift of fate, a free entertainment that requires no ticket and no reservation. And this time was no exception. When the official part of the meeting was over, the townspeople smoothly shifted to their favorite pastime, discussing other people's problems. The women gathered around the pastry table, retelling for the 100th time the same recipe for baked octopus. Each of them was certain that her version was the only correct one, and all others were simply variations on the theme of hopelessness. The men settled into comfortable chairs, poured themselves stronger drinks, and turned to a scandal that had suddenly shaken the island. A scandal that might, they said, grow into a matter of public importance. The affair already had a name: the swine case. That was the bureaucratic title, but the people of the island, gentle and soft-hearted by nature, saw something entirely different. To them, it was the case of free choice. A young and rather charming sow from the household of a very respectable gentleman had fallen in love with a young boar from an equally respectable family just beyond the hedge. For years, the two households had been fighting over a strip of land. Each insisted that only their point of view was lawful and sensible. The lovers watched this stubbornness and decided that entrusting their fate to such owners would be unwise. So they chose their own path. When the time came to farrow, the young sow did what felt right. With some difficulty, she squeezed through a hole in the hedge, a hole kindly prepared by the future father, slipped into his barn, and safely delivered 12 beautiful, sturdy piglets. And honestly, the barn was bigger and far more comfortable. The birth of 12 piglets presented both respectable families with a question that suddenly sounded as if civilization itself depended on it. Who did the offspring belong to? The owner of the boar declared confidently that blood outweighed all other arguments. He referred to the ancient law of family reunification, a document no one had ever seen, yet everyone respected as though they had signed it themselves. The owners of the new mother reasonably argued that raising such a noble sow cost them effort, money, and nerves, and therefore the piglets were rightfully their compensation. The public divided in opinion, but some admired the courage of these lovers, noting that not every two-legged creature was capable of such decisiveness. Meanwhile, the sow, now even lovelier in her motherhood, nursed her piglets in peace. Her thoughts were only of love, and she had no intention of sharing them with anyone.